I was driving to university, just like any other day. My eyes grown accustomed to the streets that I have been seeing daily for over the past 5 years. But then a series of billboards were trying hard to grab my attention away from my panicking about which gate should I go to find parking. I cannot miss this class again, and Watson is way too far for me to walk to. AUC 100. Be the future. Look at this seemingly young man who invented this thing that's probably too sophisticated for you to understand. Or that woman who is currently Empress of China, freed 1,000 slaves, all while being CEO of the biggest multinational company in the world. Who are those people, I thought, and how did they ever find parking on campus? And right there is when it hit me, the grad fever. Yes, this is a thing, you can look it up. It's technically wallowing in existential dread. All of those great people who are out there ruling life walked the same halls as we did and got the same education. And here I was, thinking I was a celebrity every time I got more than 3 likes on my Instagram pictures. But then rational thought kicked in. Tone down those delusions of grandeur, Sara. You're comparing yourself to gray-haired CEOs who probably had tons of time to get here. And to think about it, they probably had it much worse than you. They didn't even have Instagram in the 50s and had to go to the library for information. Who's laughing now, Empress of China? But in all seriousness, seeing all those success stories up in the light made me realize one very important thing that all of us here share with them: privilege. I want you guys to look how privileged we are. Privileged to simply be here, and even more privileged to have received the education that we did. As freshmen, I can safely assume that we all dreaded liberal arts education, sitting in Basili on a Tuesday for 2 hours to learn that our grandparents might have been apes. But in all seriousness, can we talk about how liberal arts education give us freedom over studying what interests us and autonomy over our education? We have courses here for everything, every interest. We even have a course called Having Fun with Numbers. Can you imagine how life-changing that course would be for someone who is passionate about having fun with numbers? Life-changing. I can talk about how privileged we are for days. Privileged for the education that we got here, for the people we got to meet. I know so many new words now. I can pronounce pedagogy, and I just put it in a sentence. This is the ultimate AUC flex. Mom and Dad, have I made you proud? Oh, where was I? Okay. And how can I forget the endless resources that were constantly shoved down our inboxes? Did you guys know that career service emails are not spam? I could have been interning at the United Nations right now. All this talk about privilege boils down to this. I want you to recognize that you're privileged because it's the biggest responsibility you will ever have. Because whether your AUC experience was full of extracurriculars, joining every club you can think of, pestering people in the plaza to vote for your godsend camp, which I still don't understand. I have never seen them doing any camping-related activities. What makes the red camp red? So many questions. Your AUC experience is still valid. Even if you focused on your academics and did nothing else, chilled in the steps and just enjoyed life, you are already 10 steps ahead of real life by just being here. Let that sink in. So, let us walk away today with a deeply rooted sense of responsibility. Our years here should not go in vain. Our parents' efforts to get us here should not go in vain. So, whatever we choose to do from now on, pledge that we will be the best version of ourselves in it, because making it to the AUC 200 holographic billboards of the future or not is not the task, but being the best version of ourselves in whatever we choose to do is. And this is the AUC way. So parents and professors, today, your job here is done. Round of applause to our parents and professors. And by the looks of it, you've done an amazing job. But today, watch us, historic class of 2019, go out and become the best mothers, fathers, CEOs, entrepreneurs, architects, or emperors, whatever it is that sets your soul on fire, and do so because you owe it to yourself, your family, your community, to rise up to what has been handed to you and to not waste that privilege. Now, centennial class of 2019, would you please stand up to share this moment with me? Yalla, yalla, I see you. Okay, now sit back down. I just did this because I can, and it felt good. Leadership 101, is anyone here hiring? And now to get this over with, so we can get out of those gowns that make us look 10 kilos fatter, a little dignified, I might say, but just mostly fat, I want to leave you with these profound words from TV personality and philosopher Ellen DeGeneres. The devil works hard, but Sara Abouelkhair works harder. Please hire her. She really said that. You can trust me. I've got the reputation for it. Congratulations, class of 2019, and thank you.